Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All. This is the series in which we shit all over the oligarchs, like take a big fat dookie on their face. So, Team Bloomberg, also known as Mike Bloomberg, also known as the people that are really rich and have no care in the world about anyone that's not them, have made this really embarrassing post thread about how basically, let me just click inside here, and basically, oh, people are vandalizing us. Literally all over the country are people being rude and obnoxious. It's almost like no one actually likes us and we have no real constituency. So we're going to showcase that nobody likes us in the hope that maybe someone will feel sorry. Oh, the billionaires. This guy has got $66 billion, but they're being mean to him. Oh, poor Mike. It's so embarrassing. And of course, the key one here is Flint. Eat the rich is like being like posted. It's not even spray painted. It's like a little, it's on like, a piece of cardboard or something and then like posted on there. So it's not even that bad actually. It's super easily cleanable. But it's being like, eat the rich. It's in Flint, Michigan. Reminder, Flint doesn't, like, they haven't had fucking clean water in like nearly a decade now. Like, keep that in mind. Like, with the money, like this tweet says, with the money that Mike Bloomberg has spent and combine the Tom Steyer money, which she spent just around like the same, if not a little less, like take that money and invest it into Flint, Michigan if you actually gave a fuck. You guys are billionaires. You have $66 billion. Like, what the fuck? You can single-handedly fix all the water systems in the entire country, motherfucker. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And yet he's crying and like, there's a stat that's super interesting, is that there's been I think a 50% increase in special needs children over the last decade or so, in Flint, Michigan, because children are literally being raised on lead, and that fucks up the developments of their brains and their bodies. There are people dying like constantly in this fucking location. And I remember when they did a 2016 Democratic debate in Flint, and like there was like this big thing, and it was like the first time a lot of people heard about it, and it was like, whoa, and here we are in 2020 around the same time, and no one's done anything. And Mike Bloomberg, again, $66 billion. If he wanted to, right? Like, okay, this would be appropriate if Mike Bloomberg would have said, they told us to eat the rich, so I decided to invest $1 billion of my own money into making sure that their water supply is completely purified, and giving everyone like bottled water in the meantime, and giving every person who's been affected by this just a cash transfer stipend. Now, if he were to do that, honestly, I'd think about voting for the fucker. I wouldn't actually. But still, like, that would be an actual, like, that would be fucking amazing. That would literally be cool as hell, and I would be like, damn, all power to you, Mike. Like, sure, of course, like, philanthropy is just a scheme and like tax avoidance and trying to like justify your own wealth and stuff, and it's absurd and obscene. But at the same time, it would be materially helping people, which he's not doing by doing this embarrassing tweet thread. Like, seriously, like, look at this. Like, how many, what's the ratio on this? Look, this is like 2.8K to 1.1K, which is just, that's embarrassing. Oh, someone called us an oligarch! Oh! I'm not an oligarch! So what if I'm one of the richest people in the world, and all of my wealth comes from the hurting other people? I'm not... You call me a mean name. Like, it's so stupid. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Seriously though, like, this is embarrassing. The Mike Bloomberg campaign is honestly, this is super interesting, because it's like, it's pure distilled, like, rich kid pompous attitudes, and they just have no finger on the pulse whatsoever. They have no idea what real people actually think. And they basically pretend that, like, checkmark Twitter is real life. Like, not just Twitter is real life, but, like, blue checkmark Twitter is real life. Like, that's it. Like, the only people that exist in the entire universe are people that are verified on Twitter.com, and that's how they're presenting their campaign. And it's just super awkward. Oh! The people in Flint whose children can't read or write because their brains have been nearly a decade, and it's caused irreversible damage, and you're telling me they're upset about it? Oh, oh no! So stupid. Jesus. Fuck me. What does this even say? Racist, sexist, GOP, oligarch. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like honestly, if there were like a Mike Bloomberg campaign office near me, I would totally vandalize it. Like I'm just saying this right now. Like if you see a campaign office somewhere in North Carolina being vandalized, it was probably me. I'm just admitting to this right now. Of course, that's just a joke. Speaking of just a joke, you should give me money on Patreon. That's not a joke. This is required. I upload additional Let's Play videos. I know a lot of people that are watching the politics videos don't watch the gamer videos, but guess what? If you find this entertaining, you'll find me playing Grand Theft Auto and murdering every police, like, individual I see. Like, I literally take ACAB to a new level when I play Grand Theft Auto, and you can watch that live, and not live because it's pre-recorded. If you give me $1 on Patreon, you get access to the bonus videos, but if you don't want to give me $1, that's not okay, but I'm going to pretend just for the sake of argument that it is okay. You can just go watch the free Let's Play videos, and if you don't want to watch them and you don't like them, but you like me because I'm awesome, you can feel free to give me 5% of your monthly payments, like paychecks rather. Like that would be totally fine. Maybe 6%, you know, like just think about it. But if not, that's okay. That's totally okay. I'll take 3%, honestly. Like we can compromise and just give me 3% of your net worth. And I will definitely take that and I will utilize that to probably eat food and buy clothes and you know, buy hormones because I got hormones. So I gotta buy them. So if you want me to continue looking as beautiful and attractive as I currently am, pay for my medical bills. I'm actually going to start. I'm going to start, yeah, pay for my medical bills. But yeah, this is, oh, that's the wrong tab. This is really funny. The Mike Bloomberg stuff is really just, God, I love this campaign. This is such a good image. I love this. Oh my God. Fuck this guy, seriously.